Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Developing as Dr. K. I am super excited that you have come back to watch a vlog. So on this vlog, I'm going to be talking about the trip that I took. It was a conference trip where I was going to Rio de Janeiro, and I had a long stopover in Panama. So in my long stopover, I got a chance to get out and go around and see some things. When I got back on the plane, I had, of course, a long flight still to go into Rio. In the next few clips, you're gonna see me preparing and getting ready, packing and things like that. And after I pack, I'm gonna take y'all along to my trip in Panama. Then I'm gonna show y'all what I did in Rio outside of the conference. I'm not gonna do any conference content this time because I felt like, y'all don't want to see that. But if y'all want to know, what I do outside of conferences, even when I go, I try to do at least one thing that is cultural, that I get to see the city, get to see what the vibes are giving. I made sure to do that this time in Rio and Panama, where I had my long stopover. It was a 9-hour stopover, so I got to see a few things and do a few things. Next time I have a long stopover, I'm gonna know exactly what to do. Even though I planned, y'all, I planned. There were still some things you just cannot plan for. So I'm going to be talking about everything in this vlog, and I'm excited that y'all are coming along with me. And excuse how I look in these first few clips, okay? Because I was struggling. I was running around trying to get everything together. It was a lot, okay? So yeah, y'all just come along with me and stay with your girl, all right? And so I'm back with my Chipotle. I just do the pickup, y'all, because I don't have time. Like, literally, I don't have time. I'm gonna go home now, and I need to get ready to pack. I need to... You gotta watch yourself in Chicago, because you never know. I need to pack. I need to eat, I need to do my hair, and I need to do my nails. That's like the main thing. In between all that time, I still have to do research. So basically go to work. Thank God there's no classes right now. But I'm done with classes. But if I were still in classes, then I would have to do my classes, go to class and do work and stuff. But thankfully, I'm not taking classes. Even still, it's summer, so classes are over. But, yeah, so I just have a lot to do. This is just going to be an entire week of prep and things like that. And usually I try to sit down and talk with y'all and, make it real nice and cute and stuff. But I literally just do not have a lot of time to make things nice and cute. So this is the best I got. Okay. One thing I did do that I didn't record is I did all my laundry. So anytime I'm getting ready for a trip, if I have time and if I prep far enough in advance, so I washed everything, I put it all in the clean clothes hamper, the ones that would fit, and now I need to fold it. So I need to fold everything so I know what I have. And while I'm folding, if there's something I want to take on the trip, I'll put it aside so that I can decide later if I want to keep it or not. Does that make sense? So I still need to see. I don't know what I want to wear. I just know, I have some ideas, some outfit ideas. And a few things I have, like, for the conference, but other things I have for, the extra day that I'm staying and for the Panama stopover. Oh, that might be better. Oh, and also another thing that I do that y'all need to make sure you do is check your phone code and see what kind of coverage you have where you're going. See if you need to do the international pass, see the pay-as-you-go option. You need to see everything. So for me, I just got a different phone plan that was conducive to the trip I'm taking, and that should be conducive to the rest of the, travel that I'm going to be doing this year. Now next year may be a little bit different. And I'm going to take y'all along as I do my trip. So I will see y'all when I see y'all. Okay. So, got the nails off, painted the toes, waiting on them to dry. I still need to do a top coat though. Forgot about that. Okay. I'm going to lay out all the electronics and the cords that go with them. And then I'm going to lay out all of the other little things I need to pack. Like, not the clothes. I'm literally going to lay out everything except the clothes. Just so I know what I have, what I need to take, and what I don't need to take. So I got a day bag, like a little, anti-theft bag or whatever, because I know in Rio, you just might get robbed. So it's a big city, just like any other big city, so you just have to be careful no matter where you go. So I definitely wanted to get one of these bags to carry everything in. And also you'll see some money on the table that looks kind of different. So I went and got some Brazilian money. Some reels at my currency exchange place here in Chicago. Check your city and see if you have one. It's really sufficient and really efficient. Loved it. Great process. So yeah, it's something you might want to look into.
I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. Look the other way. Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard.
Y'all, this umbrella saved me. You need to bring a miniature umbrella no matter where you go. So definitely hit up your local Marshalls, Target, wherever, and get you a miniature umbrella. And also packing this bag beforehand and just putting it inside of my book bag carry-on was so helpful. So if you can pack your day bag or whatever travel thing that you're going to be walking around the city with, go ahead and do that. You need to do that.
How much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. Wish I knew.
Finally made it to the airport, y'all, but I was late. Thank God I have clear. If you can get clear or pre-check, made it on the plane, so I'm good now. meals with Copa were actually pretty decent. I did go into the Global Lounge and got a meal before I explored Panama. Okay, y'all, so I made it back to the airport in Panama. I did take on the Global Lounge, but I thought you could leave your luggage in there, and that's the main reason I got it, but you can't at this airport. Don't know if it's different at other airports. Either way, I took advantage of the shower and the food. You know, it was great, so I still enjoyed my time, even though I couldn't leave my luggage. And yes, I had to lug my luggage all around Panama. But other than that, everything was cool. Okay, so as y'all saw, Panama was amazing. It was so beautiful. I only got to go to one part of Panama City because some things that happened with the schedule. I was confused about the lounge space, you know, all of this and that. I did not want to, because I knew I had to go back through customs, and I did not know what the meal coming back on the plane was going to be given. I had to make sure I ate. I had to make sure I set things up. And I was, you know, trying to get back for that nice shower, honey. So, and I didn't want to pay for a lounge space and not really get a chance to enjoy it. So I wanted to make sure that everything was in order, just in case I had any kind of issues or anything like that, especially when you're in a foreign country, if you're somewhere else where you don't have a passport for, you know, out of that country, then you just never know, you know, what kind of issues you could run into. Usually, if you have a U.S. passport, then you're good, you know, because the United States is, you know, whatever. But I just wanted to be for sure that I wasn't going to have any issues and things like that. So I came back, you know, and did the lounge, and it was great. So now on to Rio. Okay, y'all, after a very long day, and I do mean very long, really very long, 2 days, your girl has made it to the hotel, and I love it. I could not have gotten a better hotel. I'm having a clean experience, and it's everything. So I'm just gonna show y'all around a little bit, and then I'm gonna get in the shower and get some food and go to bed because your girl is exhausted. Okay, so just a quick around. This is the shower room, and I love this. I love when they put wooden vanities in the thing. Okay, here is the thing. That's the door. Okay. I think that's the adjoining room. I'm gonna turn this off because I don't need it. Okay. This is the room. That's something I bought while I was in Panama. And then that's me. There you go. That's what I wore today as I was exploring. And this TV is so sleek. I love it. Love how it looks. And they have a fully stacked mini bar. That thing is decked out. And that water is free, y'all. That fancy water. Okay, and then this. Oh my gosh, I have a view. Yay! Okay. I think that's Sugar Hill Mountain, y'all. But yeah, this. I could not have asked for a better, except, you know, not to have neighbors that I could see into their rooms. But yeah, we have a tent, especially for this hotel. So I'll just go there and they'll give me a towel and a chair for free. So I'm super excited to take advantage of that. I have swimsuit and all that, but I'm probably not gonna swim. I'm probably just gonna put my feet in the water. So yeah, tomorrow, nothing else. So I'm just going to go to the conference, and that's it tomorrow. Nothing extra. So yeah, today I'm gonna eat and rest. So I'm tired and I'm done. Bye. Okay, y'all, so that was basically the first day that I had landed. There was, you know, 2 days of the conference that had went by where I was all about the conference. I didn't do anything outside of that, except for on the night of the second day, I went to lunch with one of my old managers from when I was at IBM Research, and it was amazing catching up with her, learning from her, getting to know some things. You know, I just feel like she is such a resource. And she just knows so much. So it was all business those first 2 days. And then on the last day that I was going to be there, I was, you know, I spent half of the day at the conference because there was some really cool stuff going on with education that I just had to look at. So I went to Ipanema, and y'all know the song, right? The Girl from Ipanema. The restaurant that the two guys were in when they wrote Girl from Ipanema was in Ipanema. So in Rio, Ipanema. So I left for lunch to go there, and I went to the Botanical Gardens after that. Absolutely outstanding. The reason I did not stay longer at the Botanical Gardens is because it started raining, and this was a solo trip. Okay, I was by myself. Your girl was by herself, and I realized that it was raining and I was in the middle of the jungle and I was by myself. So I said, let me get out the jungle while I'm by myself. You know, some things are just uncomfortable, and that was uncomfortable. I was in a dress. I was in sandals. It was raining and I was by myself. And it was hot. It was me and the Lord. And I love spending time with the Lord, you know. But I said, it's time to go home, girl. It's time to go home. So that's what your girl did. She went home. Got to my hotel, ate a great dinner at the hotel, and went out to go, what do you call it? Souvenir shopping. Okay. And then I went to, I think that's it. I think after that I came back and I packed up and made sure I had everything together so that I could hit that flight at 8 a.m. Okay, because I had to be back that day. The reason I had to be back that day, which I got back at like midnight that night, is because I had another conference that very day. Okay, so I basically came home, repacked my bags, took a nap, and had to drive an hour to this other conference that's near Chicago. So yeah, this was a really busy week, a really busy trip, and I really had to recover and take some time. So while I was souvenir shopping at the beach, I actually ran into a guy who's a Christian. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so cool. And he wanted me to take a picture of his church. So if y'all go to Rio, go visit his church and yeah, just celebrate with the Lord while you're there.